So yeah, well, the next vlog is uploading to YouTube. The next set for being taken apart is the treehouse. So yeah, it's got a couple of the things still in new bags, but I'm not going to worry about keeping them separate. Just going to open them and list them as used because it's not worth the hassle. But then, yeah, still waiting for the first order to go through to get Bricklink back again, to get Brickall back open again, which hopefully should have one soon. But yeah, then in the meantime, I'm not going to be parting out anything onto Bricklink. I'll just be taking apart some more sets. So yeah, then first up is this treehouse here, and then it's got these 4 minifigures with it, and yeah, just going to take it apart into a whole bunch of containers. But I'm running short on containers, so I should probably grab a whole bunch, although I'm also now starting to run a bit short on these containers here. Must have used quite a few of them. But yeah, then going to try to get this one done, and then got whole bunch left, but I've pointed them out so many times in recent vlogs. But yeah, then time to start taking this set apart. We are in progress. Just had an order, and so yeah, then I just saw the order and then opened this up, and then it was working on it almost instantly. See, I think if I remember correctly, this checks every 6 minutes, I think, for new orders or so. Might be more or less often than that, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, then so now going to go to Bricklink here for a second, and then go to the orders. I don't think there's any details yet. Nothing on this page here. Click on the order, and then so we'll just go, for example, we'll find on Brick Owl. Let me just get that up in another screen. Okay, it should be good there. So then let me just go type in 00174 over here, and so then we can see from drawer 174 for the guitar, it's matching here with 3, and then one that sold out would be from drawer 467. So let's check that, and then find that thing, which we can't because it's sold out. Just check page 2. But yeah, it's, oh wait, yeah, with a quantity of 0. So yeah, because on Brick Owl you can't actually delete items, you have to manually do that. I'm pretty sure Bricklink can delete items with the API, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, not bad. It seems to be working, and yeah, pretty good. So I will finish with well, at least a little bit more of this or so, and then possibly now reopen Brick Owl. I didn't really have time to look at too much other stuff yet because I just started taking this thing apart, but it does seem to be working well. Just finished taking apart the set, so then I'm going to now just put it to the side and then try to get the syncing all finished up for figuring out all the stuff, because I got about half an hour to work on that. Had a couple more orders, so it definitely seems to be working fine. So I should be able to open up Brick Owl now, just see if that works well without issue. I probably won't have time to take apart any more sets, but then yeah, just got 3 larger ones left. I just want to try and get the large ones out of the way, and stuff like that. But yeah, then hopefully in the next few days, hopefully can then start with parting out the sets again for sale and all that stuff. So yeah, just trying to put this stuff to the side because I need some room. But yeah, overall it seems to be going well with the new syncing service. And interestingly enough, I don't know how many plates I've seen that have had 2 injection mold marks. It's interesting, they all have it. Usually they only have 1, I thought. But oh well, then yeah, hopefully tomorrow and or so might be able to finish up with a couple more of those. I think these ones here that are more so building structures should be a lot easier to take apart than like the treehouse or the spaceship. So might be able to get both of those done tomorrow if I can work on that. But yeah, just done with this stuff now. So I was reading up on the Brick Master, or the BL Master on and off thing for Bricksync, and didn't really explain too much, but I guess I'll just turn it off to stop syncing orders and back on to start syncing orders whenever I need it to. But I don't think it's anything too crazy, but I should just avoid it because they couldn't really find anything specific on it. But then on Brickpacker, I did just set everything to NA for not available, and stopped syncing orders, deleted all the API keys and consumer keys and token stuff from Bricklink and Brickowl, set my name and stuff to all NA. So now I did leave my email on the account just in case. That's not my email, that's the one they use. But I did leave my email on the account just because in case I ever need to sign in or something. But then then that should all be closed out now, so I should no longer be receiving emails from this. And when I go to retrieve inventory, it also is empty because there's no stuff connected. So then it should be all done with Brickpacker now. So then have Bricksync still here, and I just tried changing all of the different stuff, and it didn't really do anything when I changed some random quantities on Bricklink, and then changed them back as well. It didn't seem to mess with this, but I'll just try to keep that in mind. But then aside from that, it should be set up now, I think, and should hopefully run good now, at least I think, if I have it set up. And I just need to remember. It'll probably take a while, and I'll probably make a few mistakes with forgetting, but definitely need to just try to make sure to turn the mode on and off every single time I add inventory, and then make sure to turn it back off so it can continue syncing again, because it has to stop syncing orders before you can then update the inventory, and then you have to start the syncing of them. I don't know, it's a bit confusing, but should be all good, hopefully. So I just paid taxes, so that's finally done. So my subscription cost for Canada for the year is now all paid. And so then like the return that I got a while back for the incomplete address, I think it's, I don't want to show any addresses on here, but see if there's a date. No, there's no date on the thing. But then the returns that I showed a couple weeks back, never heard back from the buyer, so I will just refund them on that and then close that order out, and then get that just finally put away. It'll take like a little bit for the stuff to get all debited, because it's funny, for the taxes, they use like a somewhat generic payment screen. So when you pay your taxes, it asks you to submit an order, but I'm pretty sure taxes aren't technically orders, but who knows. So I'll send the refund for this, see if I can just take a look at the eBay auctions ending soon, see if there's anything real cool now that I have money finally, and then call it a day. Overtime. So then just always good to keep a heads up, because on Bricklink, there's another phishing scam going on lately, and someone on the forums actually got caught in it, and so then they were fighting with the hacker in their account for, I probably think it was like 5 or so hours before they got an admin to step in, because the help desk, as everyone knows, takes a long time to respond, and this the guy got through just after, or a while after, Admin Russell was off for the day, because normally Admin Russell reads all the messages in the forums, but it can take a while because he has to sleep too, because he's human, at least I think. And so then he wasn't there at the exact same time it happened, so it was like 5 hours or so of just him closing the store, and then the hacker reopening the store, him closing the store, hacker reopening the store, him posting in the forum saying that he got hacked, the hacker deleting all of those things. And it was from a phishing scam, because people have been receiving a whole bunch of messages from I can't remember what the email was, but it says someone logged into your account from this IP or whatever, which is a thing that Bricklink has started sending out lately. And so then a whole bunch of phishers have also been using that to send out fake ones that lead to a fake Bricklink site and steal your login information, and a whole bunch of that has happened lately. There's been multiple sites shut down and all that fun stuff. So yeah, then we'll have to see where that goes, but it is now sorted out. Admin Russell, as soon as he was on the next day, was able to get it all resolved very fast. So that was good. Then today, going to start with that set there and hopefully get some stuff done. So yeah, then the syncing thing, I'll open it up again, but I have multiple orders and it has all been working good. Bricklink and Brick Owl, both orders on both. 1 second, let's see. So that's Bricklink order status changed. Okay, yeah, Brick Owl here. So yeah, orders from Brick Owl are also being saved and all that stuff. So it seems to be working perfectly for both sites. And so all I need to do is make sure I change the thing whenever I upload inventory. But besides that, it should be all good now. Haven't had any issue with orders on either site. So that's good. Just have to make sure I don't close that by accident. So yeah, then going to hopefully today be able to take apart both of those sets there, possibly more, but I think that's extremely unlikely. Yeah, then actually before that was asked about possibly selling the haunted house set here minus the minifigures. So looking at that, might go through, might not. The thing is, it parts out for a really good amount. So it's probably not gonna go through because I can get a really good amount parted out, so I probably won't sell it as complete, but going to check that out, see if anything can be found out for that. But yeah, then going to start with this one here, which is, I believe this is the Parisian restaurant, or yeah, okay, this here is from this one over here. I know that I saw the bag just a little while ago for that set there. I think it's over here somewhere. Let's see, it's not that one. It's here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Because it's got a whole bunch of the minifigures that have all of the same face thing. The standard grin. It's somewhere. Might not be here. I'm not sure. But I'll get started on this and see how much I can get done today. So I did check, and this set here is worth about as much parted out as it is complete, but since I was looking inside, it's got just random stuff there. And also, if I can put this back on here, and then can somehow check the top. Not sure how. If I open this, let's dump that. There does seem to be just random stuff in it and everything, and it's all dusty and stuff like that. So I am still going to take it apart and just part it out like normal. So even though I'm not uploading anything right now, I did want to check the mode for Bricksync for BL Master on, and then press enter on that. So it is temporarily not syncing orders, and so this is when you upload as much as you want. And if I'm not mistaken, when you do BL Master off, it then reconfirms it's all synced and stuff like that. So if I'm not mistaken, when I do it, then I should have a whole bunch of errors and stuff like that, or warnings for all the stuff that's missing, different IDs and stuff like that. So I just wanted to run it once just so that I can confirm it for anyone curious along with myself. So I'm assuming there will be a whole bunch of stuff. For this, it says all changes will be integrated, and so it's checking a whole bunch of different stuff here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's fetching the inventory now to confirm all of that. So while that's working in the background, might as well try to with one hand take apart this here, but it seems to be going there. There was no new inventory added, so it'll probably just find all the ones that don't have lot IDs for Brick Owl. But then yeah, we'll just see what happens. I might pause it and start recording soon or not. Okay, so it fixed it all good there. Okay, maybe it was just the first time with all of the IDs, but then it doesn't try again for any new ones. But then, yeah, seems to work for that. Okay, so yeah, this here is all of the ones here, updating Brick Owl inventory, and it's failing for all of that stuff there. Okay, so the Bricklink inventory doesn't need anything changed, but when it looks at all of the Brick Owl stuff, it can't figure out any of that stuff. So yeah, it seems to be done now, if I'm not mistaken. So just finished with the first of the modulars. So yeah, then, or well, technically the mansion was a modular as well, so it's the second modular, unless I'm forgetting another modular, which I may be for all I know. But yeah, then it's all taken apart now into these containers here. So now I am going to take apart this modular, and then after that, all that's remaining is this stuff here, and that stuff there, and those there. And yeah, overall good progress, and hope I just don't get any of it mixed up with all the stuff here, because it could easily get mixed up, but oh well, I hope I won't, but who knows. Yes, I'll move that to the side and then get started on the next one. So yeah, as for the modulars, I'm still on the fence on for this one and this one here. I still have to take it apart because I do have to check the inventories and stuff like that. But I'm still on the fence on whether or not I should part them out or just list them as complete sets. So yeah, but the thing is, I don't need to worry about that right now because I just need to take these guys apart, and then whenever I get around to selling them, I can either I'll look more into it and just figure out what I want to do, because initially I was thinking, oh, I'll just part them out, but then I'm thinking now that I'm not exactly have that much drawer space for the used parts left, because I only have up to 1152, unless I want to start taking over here, but then that becomes a huge pain. Those are all for new drawers, for new parts. So yeah, then it might be good for the modulars, because I know the modulars, at least compared to other ones, are usually a quite decent value for them, since both of these are retired. The one I just finished was released 10 years ago. It was probably on shelves for like 6 years or something. But then that one is retired, so it's got a good part out. This one here was just retired, so it's also going for a good amount. So yeah, I'll have to figure out all of that stuff. But yeah, then I have all of this stuff here, but I'll have to figure that all out later. But yeah, I'll just start by taking this apart for now and making some progress. Just finished with taking apart the bookstore modular now. There isn't really much room left on the table, but as long as I can keep throwing stuff further to the side, there's probably room somewhere. So I'll try to get this stuff put all on the side, but then I'm going to pull orders, and that'll probably be the end of the day. So yeah, just 1, 2 sets over there, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably 15 to 20 more, but only one more of them. The space shuttle is a large one. The rest of them are relatively small sets, so hopefully they won't take as long, because yeah, for these larger sets here, including that space shuttle, most likely it takes like 3-4 hours or so to take it apart, unless it was this bookstore, because a lot of them were just 1x bricks, so it was a bit easier and took only like 2 hours or something. But yeah, either way it took a while. But yeah, that's done now, and making some progress. Sold 3 things from the eBay room. First up was DVD, $20. Then sold I already forget the name of it, but if I see it, I might recognize it. Think it was this Blu-ray here. Waiting for payment, but buyer has feedback. They just sent the offer, so they'll probably pay soon, so I'll take it down now for $50. Then sold, wonder where it is. Might have to take a minute to find it, but I'll cut back to when I find the set. It was hiding right behind this Star Wars set there. So it was this Adidas Superstar gift with purchase, paid 0 and sold for $40 plus shipping. And since it's a set, it has to go parcel. So I think they probably paid like $15 on shipping. So I had a nice order to Australia for a whole bunch of tiles. I got tripped up for a second because I had these guys here, and then I thought I mislisted some Aris blue, but no, these are medium blue next to them. But then I noticed, I don't know how it got past me, but this one here is real, as you can see. But for some reason, which honestly I can't explain, this one got past me somehow, which is incredibly weird. It's a fake 1x8 medium blue tile. I can't remember how long it's been since I found a fake brick that somehow got past me, so that's a little bit weird, because yeah, it hasn't happened in forever. But at least I caught it now before I sent it out to the buyer, so hopefully I can find a replacement. Is this one right here? Actually, let me just see. Yeah, this might be a medium blue one here I can replace it with. Yeah, but yeah, like at a distance, well, I mean, you can see which is which now, but then if I hold them side by side at a distance, I guess they look real. But I don't know how that got past me in the listing process. The feel and everything is off. It must have just somehow dropped into the wrong pile or something like that. But yeah, so that one there is the fake one that I'm going to throw out, put in the real one, and I'll confirm quality in a second, and then that order will be complete. But that is really weird, but at least it was caught. So yeah, it seems like I was, for the first time in quite a while, able to get everything done that I want to do in the day, with both large sets parted out, all of the orders pulled, and putting 2 kilos of yogurt on the table. Yogurt time. So I just finished shipping orders out, and I was going to start work on that spaceship. However, I just got an offer, which I have accepted, for one of the Lego sets. It's not the mansion that I was looking at earlier, but rather it is this one here. If I can grab it. I think that's all the books. I'll have to double check, but it is the Donut Shop. It MSRP'd for $120 in Canada, and it parts out for $120, and I received an offer for $100, which for me is a good deal. Because then it's close to what it would part out for, and then the buyer gets it below MSRP, and it was adult owned, so it is in overall very good condition, and all that fun stuff. So yeah, then I'm going to now check the inventory for this set, and then confirm that it's all there, and then this year's as good as sold, so then I will get to work on that now. So yeah, well, going through the sets here, or not sets, set from that one there, just finding that a couple of the minifigures and parts are missing. This here is a list of all of the parts that are missing. It seems like a lot, but most of them, it's just like there's one of these things missing, or one 2x2 in lime, and just one 1x4 in dark tan, and just generic things like that, nothing crazy. But then like 3 or so of the minifigures are missing, but then also a couple of the minifigures and stuff and parts aren't even from the set. So yeah, it's interesting, but I should be able to find most of the parts hopefully. And then there's just 2 containers left with colors that aren't even in the set, so definitely an interesting one for sure, but I'll just try to get this as good as I can. And then I noticed one part was damaged. I don't know how. It looks weird, but it's like melted plastic and then colored over or something like that. That's the only real damaged brick I could find in the set, but I'll have to message and see if that's good and stuff like that. And also the motorcycle's missing. I don't know why, but the police motorcycle from the set is missing. Pretty much, I'd say like 98% of all of the other structures and stuff are in here, but then that one's just missing for some reason. So yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can figure out where any of these things are, if they were in any of the other bags or anything like that. And then there's just this thing here which was on the side, which doesn't have, actually no, that is the one part I needed. And there's the 2 bills that I needed. So there is a few parts in here, but only 3 of the parts I'm missing are in this bag. The rest, if they are here, are probably in one of these bags here, or if it's minifigures, it would be in one of these things here. And is this actually the one? No, I don't think so, but let's check. No, that's a different one there. So yeah, then just going to slowly, I don't even know if that was there now. Oh well, it's kind of all together, I think. Oh yeah, it is from that. Okay, but yeah, then like this one here is a generic plain face one, and I'm pretty sure that's from the Parisian restaurant, which is over here somewhere, right there. And then I know that one of the coffee guys is missing from the other set, but that's not his look. So yeah, just going to try to get this all sorted out. But then looking now at the Parisian restaurants minifigures, neither of these are actually from that set. I'm actually curious which ones the other ones are. Let's just do a quick look over. First up, we have this one, but it's with the wrong hair. We're missing the one. We've got this one, we've got this one, and we've got this one. So for the most part, that's good, but then these ones aren't from that set. And so then let's go to Bricklink real quick. Where is it? Right here. Then put the first one there. Oh, I thought I clicked it. Put the first one there, open up the camera, scan it, and that is not a complete minifigure. So that may just be parts from this one that I'm working on, but let's check out the other one now because it's got a standard face. So you'd think that is from one of the modulars, and that one isn't either. So then it's possible that one or both of these are just parts from random things from like the torso and legs are from this set, but the head and hair aren't. Although, is this the torso that has several variations? Let's take a look. I think so. Yeah, this one has several variations, but that's just without back print. This one does have back print, and this one does as well. So then, yeah, it is the same torso, but yeah, then we'll just have to figure out all of this stuff here, but I'll just start with all of the other parts first. So yeah, I just heard back, and they are fine with the damaged part, and that a few parts are missing, as long as I send the list and adjust the price. So that's good, and I've been locating a whole bunch more of them. So I've just got a few left to go, and then I'll be done. So I just finished with the set and sent the list of the parts that were missing. So yeah, a couple of minifigs were missing. Had to replace the arm in this one. This guy's head is actually cracked, which you can see there. So I did refund that, but I'll still include it in case he doesn't care. And then the rest of the parts are here as well. So yeah, not refund, I mean adjusted price, because we agreed upon a price, and then I deducted from that price the value of all the parts I couldn't find, which put it down a little bit. But the vast majority of the parts are here, aside from if you don't count the, I think it's 3 or maybe 4 minifigures missing, I'd say probably 99% of the parts are here. So it's almost all here. I think there's like 4 or 5 normal parts missing, mostly for the police motorcycle. But yeah, then yeah, aside from the police motorcycle, I think there's only like 1 part missing, which might have also been part of it. I don't know. But then yeah, everything else is done now. So I've reserved it, listed it, messaged, and now I'm gonna bag it up, put it on the side, and then I can get started on the space shuttle. So the set is now all packed up. It's a decent size for that. So yeah, I'll just set it on the side for now and then get started. So yeah, then this here is the set. Looks pretty cool. It is the NASA Hubble Space Telescope. Well, then that part's the Hubble telescope. This here is the Discovery, I think. Yeah, NASA Discovery. And so yeah, then this thing here, it can't close with this here, but I'm not sure how much that's intended to be for display or what, because you'd think that you'd want the ship to be able to close, but this doesn't let it. Unless you want to remove that, then it probably can close. Yeah, it can close then. Yeah, then that's a whole bunch of the stuff there. And so yeah, then I'm gonna get started on this set now. And this here is part of it compared to this version of the International Space Station, which isn't, although I'm not sure if this here is supposed to be a replication of that. This might just be related to the Hubble telescope. I'm not fully sure, but yeah, then going to work on taking this all apart now. So overall, made some decent progress on the space shuttle. This here is all that's left, so hopefully tomorrow I can finish up with this. The set has now been paid for, along with some other items in the order, so that's nice. So yeah, then I'm gonna call it a day, and then tomorrow finish this up, and then after that, going to start on some of this stuff. But then someone did mention about why not use the hydrogen peroxide method and stuff like that to unyellow the bricks. But the thing is with that, and I mean, you can see yellowing here, like these two here are completely fine, but then the ones beside them are all yellowed and stuff. But the thing with that some people know but oftentimes gets forgotten, is that it only unyellows the bricks for like a year or two tops, and then they go right back to being yellowed. So yeah, then I'm not going to do that, because then if I sell someone some of these bricks, and then since they're already bricks that I've yellowed, they're going to yellow within a year, because the solution isn't a permanent thing, it's a temporary fix for visual differences, but it goes right back to how it was before after some time's passed. I'm not sure exactly how long. Usually people say a year or two or so. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm thinking at this point what I'll do is I'll just either sell them as yellowed, or I will just not list them and then part out the rest of it, because it's not like it's all white parts. As you can see, there's stuff on the inside there, and if we look on the inside here, there's a whole bunch of different stuff as well, and stuff like that. So yeah, there's still lots of parts I can get from it and stuff like that, but I'm probably gonna just leave that one till the end or something like that. But yeah, overall good progress. Yogurt time. But yeah, then that almost forgot to write that down on the list for the total value of everything from the haul. But yeah, then I'll make sure to do that after this clip. But yeah, then hopefully just going to finish up with this today. And this is the end of the vlog. So thank you for watching if you got this far. Today is Saturday, so the next vlog should be out on Wednesday.